for your host of Orna's Daily Dose. It's Orna. Welcome to Orna's Daily Dose. I'm your host, Orna, and today I would like to tell each and every one of you who are viewing, thank you so much for being a viewer of my very first episode of Orna's Daily Dose. This is a channel where we will be doing trending topics. We will be having discussions, reviews, challenges, just everything and anything that you guys want to do, we're going to do here. If there's anything that you want to see, suggestions, recommendations, drop a comment down below, hit subscribe and like, and I'll get to each and every single one of your comments. I promise each and every one of you that I will respond. So, with that being said, I would like to tell you that on our episodes here in the future, we have several guest lineups that we are going to be having that you are just going to love. I also want to tell you that we're going to be doing sometime soon, at the end of each segment, we will be doing a drawing. The first 10 comments on the video or the episode that you're viewing, and any of the future episodes that you'll be viewing, the first 10 comments will be in the drawing, and that drawing we will pick one winner, and that winner will be whose topic or review or whatever it is that they are suggestion that they are putting down below. They will be whose episode. They will be the episode I air next will be their suggestion, recommendation, or topic of choice. Also, they will also be the winner of the raffle that will give them the privilege, I should say, of getting a two question, two answer, one-on-one with Ancient Ire. She's a tarot card queen. She's a legend. You guys need to go check out her channel at Ancient Ire on YouTube or ancientire.com. Let's begin by saying our very first topic of our trending topic that we're going to be discussing today is of no other than Selena Quintanilla. She is someone who I hold very dear to my heart. I absolutely adore, love her in every way possible. If you can't tell, I have several things. But today we're going to be discussing something that I caught yesterday. Now, I was watching an episode on a YouTube channel called Selena Fanatics or Selena Fanaticos YouTube channel, he's probably the top Selena channel person that you can find. He's going to have all of your up-to-date things, everything. So give him a check out at Selena Fanaticos online YouTube. But there was an episode that he had on there in his archive that was an interview, the very last interview that Primer Impacto, or Aquí y Ahora, I believe it's a television Spanish network for Univision. They went and interviewed Selena's killer, Yolanda. In case those of you who do not know who Selena is, you'd have to live under a rock. But Selena is, or was, or is the Latin legend, the icon, the queen of all queens of Latin music. She was gunned down at age 23 by her fan club president / boutique manager, Yolanda Saldivar, in a Days Inn motel in Corpus Christi, Texas. She was murdered because Selena was firing her for embezzlement, and she went to that motel to meet with her to let her go, and Yolanda decided to turn and kill her. There's a lot more detail that goes into that. However, we're not going to touch that topic at the moment. We're just basically giving a briefing of it for those of you who don't know who Selena is. But anyways, so this reporter went to the prison in Gatesville, Texas, where Yolanda is serving a life sentence, to get an interview with Yolanda about an alleged secret that Yolanda claims Selena was having an affair with her doctor, or a liposuction doctor, in Monterrey, Mexico, by the name of Dr. Ricardo Martinez. Well, the doctor, of course, had not said anything and had kept his mouth shut pretty much up until recently. He decided to come out and say he decided to finally comment. The reason that he decided to comment was because Yolanda had finally, he claims in his words, taken it too far and had gone way out of her way to stain Selena's image by saying that she had been pregnant by this doctor and had aborted the child. Well, the doctor says that is not true, that there was nothing like that going on. They were just friends. He was showing her, it was business basically. He was investing in helping her get some investors and some promoters for her new perfume that was coming out. Well, he says, that's impossible for me to have gotten her pregnant because she was on birth control. She had the contraceptive of it's the arm birth control, whatever it's called. It was good for one uh, one 1 year all the way through 2 3 years. 1 2 3 years. Up to, I'm sorry, one up to, you know what I'm trying to say. It's up to 3 years. So, yes. Well, I don't know if anyone else caught this, and I'd seen the interview before, but I'd never caught it or actually paid attention to this certain part until just at that moment. Why would you know what kind of contraceptive Selena was using? Why would that topic come up in any situation whatsoever, whether friends, business partners? I understand that you have to grow a close bond or relationships, sometimes as when you work together so often, but why would that topic ever come up? Why would you ask it, or why would she volunteer that information unless something was about to occur that it was important to know what contraceptive she was on? I don't see Selena being that type of woman. She carried herself with class and looked like she had morals. So why, excuse me, why did she do this? Or why did this come up? Well, I don't know, but I can say, me being a huge Selena fan, I believe that something was on the brink of happening if it didn't already happen. I believe, unfortunately, as much as we all don't want to picture Selena as, we want to see her perfect image and all this other stuff, unfortunately, she did not. I believe that she got married too young. She didn't get to explore. But I do firmly believe that something was on the verge of happening, and I don't think the doctor realized how much information he had given without directly giving it. She was already hiding stuff. She had rented a condo. She had an apartment condo out in Monterrey, Mexico that he claimed was strictly for business. So when she'd fly out there, her and Yolanda, that's where they would stay so they can conduct business. No one in the family of Selena's knew about this. Her husband, nobody. Why keep that secret? To that extent. I understand business was secret in Mexico. Selena was keeping it from her father, but you lied about it regardless. And there was proof on a show that they had shown the lease and everything. She definitely was renting. So I just want to know, what do you guys think? I know that you guys are Selena fans, and none of us want to think of Selena in that manner. But truth of reality, in reality, she is a normal person, and she's going to make mistakes. That doesn't change or take away from what she accomplished and what she's done for the Latinos. With that being said, please let me know what you think. Let me know, do you think it's a possibility? Or what your opinion is as to why he knew what the contraceptive was. I do want to add something. I do want to talk about the way Selena, and again, I'm a huge Selena fan, but you guys, she's been dead for 23 years, and it's unheard of for an icon or someone's legacy to continue to stay as strong as it. Everyone, usually when a celebrity dies, they're talked about. It's a big trending thing at the time, but not for 23 years. And if anything, it gets stronger. She continues to break records. She continues to be, honored, and it's unheard of. It's because of her huge, dedicated, devoted Selena fans. However, you guys do need to realize that part of her story, we do want to remember the good, the Selena that was with us, alive. She was alive, she accomplished these things, but you also have to realize that Selena's story does include murder. She was murdered. And Maria Celeste Arias wrote a book called El Secreto de Selena. You guys have boycotted this book. Most of you haven't even read it, but you're boycotting it. They created a television series called El Secreto de Selena, and you guys are just, I won't watch it, how dare they, what's wrong with it? She was a reporter who did investigative work, and she backed up her work with evidence and facts. You guys think that she is writing the story of Yolanda's version. That's not true. She is putting in her book and in the series what Yolanda's version was. But then she goes and does a comparison from what Yolanda says to what the actual evidence shows, and it shows how Yolanda is contradicting her own stories. She is helping to show Yolanda was a liar. Also, this boycotts that you guys are doing, you guys don't want to hear about the death, okay? It's part of her story. By keeping it hidden or not talking about it, you're not giving her justice, and you're letting Yolanda go. You're letting her free. We should want her to remember what she has done every single day for the rest of her life. By not talking about it, you are letting her off the hook. And the biggest thing is you guys are responsible. For those of you who are boycotting against every single thing comes out Selena, you guys are helping with diminishing her legacy, her record holding for being the longest legend to hold such a record-breaking fanaticism. And the reason is, people are too scared to touch her. People are too scared to do anything on her. They want to tell her story. Guess what? They're too scared. It's not worth the boycotts that the network gets, or the author, or whoever, the reporter. You guys are slowly helping bring her memory and closing, and you're turning off that light, that candlelight. They're deciding to go with other people because they're just going to touch anything Selena. You don't have to agree with her father just because you're a Selena fan. Most of you think, oh, well, I love Selena, so I have to agree with everything the Quintanilla say. No, you don't. I don't. I think Suzette is absolutely ridiculous for making that video where she's talking shit to Maria Celeste Arias for making the television series, saying that her book was based off lies. How do you know? You haven't read it, dumbass. Excuse the language. It just gets me fired up. These people stopped Selena's husband from writing a book and having a series on his life with his wife, Selena. How can a judge order that he not talk about, that he's got no rights to his own life and marriage with his wife? But here you guys are backing up the Quintanillas because it's Selena's dad. You know Selena would not have approved of that. You don't have to agree with everything they do. He's just mad because they're not getting profit from it. That's it. He is a slave driver, is what that man was. He's made more money off of Selena's fame, and we've all heard this from every person talks about this, but it's true. But you guys really have got to stop boycotting everybody that wants to do something about Selena. I understand if it's said or done in a negative, nasty way, but all they're doing on this series and this book was showing the truth, the facts behind the trial and the murder. And facts are, Selena was not perfect. Get over it. That doesn't have to take away from what she did. She still did those things and broke those barriers. Another thing, quit calling her the one that unites us. If you're going to be really behind that, it's showing opposite. You guys are making her divide us. Everything is, oh, Selena and Latinos. No, Selena did and wanted to be remembered by everyone and wanted to be an icon and someone to look up to for every girl, every person. She did not specify race or gender. Like the Caucasian young lady who performed Beady Beady Bum Bum in Dallas, Texas, or San Antonio or Austin, I can't remember which one, but she did tribute to her and did a cover on Beady Beady Bum Bum on YouTube. You guys went and just shoved it right up her ass. Why? That is awesome that a white woman is performing one of Selena's songs in Spanish. Do you remember that Selena, when she started, could not get played? Tejano music was really hard to, get famous in because it wasn't very popular. It wasn't something to be proud of. People were not really proud of their roots to be called Latinos and right around bumping to Tejano music until Selena. She worked her ass off to be able to have people like J-Lo and everyone else do it freely now. And you guys are just, Selena wanted to be remembered as she wanted to be an international star. She wanted to accomplish the crossover dream by these white people performing, or other, not just whites, but every other race, by them performing these songs. That is keeping her legacy not just growing big and staying strong, but expanding internationally. Fiesta de la Flor in Corpus Christi, Texas has people come from Poland, for God's sake. That festival would not be possible. It would not continue if it wasn't for the strong revenue of money coming in from different parts of the world. It's giving Corpus Christi huge tourism. Why? Because she's internationally known. But you guys keep killing her off by boycotting and sabotaging these people that want to pay tribute to her just because, oh, she's not Latino. I believe some of the quotes were, what does that white girl know about singing Selena music? She's not Latina. She doesn't understand. What is there to understand? What does she have to get? What due does she have to pay to have the privilege of singing Selena? Nothing. She's a fan. The Kardashians wore, Kylie Jenner wore her shirt, and you guys were like, oh, take that off. You cannot wear Selena. You know nothing about wearing Selena. a platform as large as Kylie Jenner's, and she's wearing Selena, how many people are viewing that? Because they've got millions of followers. She's going to get the attention. You should be honored. So shame on you for those of you boycotting Maria Celeste Arias. Shame on you. You should be thanking her for making a series so more people worldwide will tune in and know who Selena is if they don't already. What is the point of boycotting? What makes you feel that you have to do that? Drop a comment. Let me know. I'm dying to know. Is it something that I'm missing? My opinion. Drop your comments below, please. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the affair. Let me know what you think about the doctor, what you think about everything we discussed. And again, thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of Orna's Daily Dose. Don't forget to drop your comment below. The first 10 will be eligible to be put in the raffle for the drawing of who's going to get the lucky one-on-one 2 questions with our psychic, Ancient Ayers. She will probably, hopefully, be here as one of my guests for the next episode. And again, don't forget to drop in your comment. With your comment, I want you to put the time that you dropped your comment so I can place you on who was the first, the 10 first comments, because I have no way in time stamping that. You can like it, but I won't know who, in what order you guys liked it. So make sure you comment. You put the time that you put your comment, and then I could put you in order of who commented 1 through 10. And then put what you'd like to see me or to hear me talk about, discuss, a challenge, or review, anything down below. And if you win, you get to have your topic be the next one we touch on Orna's Daily Dose, and you get to be the winner of the 2 questions and 2 answers from Ancient Ayers. So again, thank you for tuning in. I'm Orna, and guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I love you all so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.